People like Dr. Paul carry his wife and travel everywhere. When he goes, say, take microphone. Shaping now you're calling, do him. I getting my point now. It's more better than she run another ministry, you run another ministry. Combine both of it. Conflict of interest. Let your vision be big enough to carry the vision of your wife or the vision of your lady. So many people, your lady is into catering and bakery. You are not interested in it. She say, hey, when will you come and see what I'm doing? See what? What nonsense. I told you about this. Stop doing these things. I want you to be a purpose-focused woman. Young man, you don't know that this is also part of what you call purpose. Sometimes you have to enjoy it and just be there. Imagine me that don't know how to cook like this. The woman want to open restaurants. What do you think I'll be doing in the restaurants? I'll be testing the food. Hey, sweetheart, this one is nice. This one is nice. But you must be around what the woman is doing. If not, whosoever is around will take her. Simple. Anything a woman is doing, whosoever support her, get her. Don't be foolish. You may not like the thing, support it. Just find a way to support it. Find a way to be around it. You have win her. Because whosoever that is around a woman has gotten her. Conflict of interest. How do you keep this thing? Like I said, do the opposite. I end with this. Another big issue is what we call infidelity. Most relationship, marriage break because of infidelity. Infidelity. We'll talk about infidelity, the inability of the man to perform, right? Infidelity, can look at it as the inability for somebody to give birth to. There are many people that they just divorce them because they can't give birth. They cannot be pregnant. Let me ask you a sincere question. Me, I have programmed myself already. If I marry a woman today, she cannot give birth. I don't care what doctors say. I'm not living. Ask yourself, if your wife cannot give birth, will you go? Are you willing to remain without a child? I always say the reason why there are motherless babies is because there are what? Babyless mothers. And the reason why there are babyless mothers is because there must be motherless. My wife cannot give birth. I'll use that anger and adopt like 1,000 children. Yes. See, don't divorce somebody or send somebody away because the person will not give birth. A dear lady called me, says she's about to get married to a guy, but their family says she must be pregnant before they will proceed. The lady used to come from Shekinah. I don't know why she's here today. I was shocked. She said, Papa, should I go ahead? I said, don't go ahead. What if the guy sleeps with you and you cannot be pregnant? That means they won't proceed. They should not use you to try that kind of a thing. I know there are some culture in Nigeria that permit that. To me, I don't support it. You have taken away the place of faith. What do you mean that you must be pregnant first? Does pregnancy mean you will give birth to a child? The child can miscarriage, can even happen. So there are some marriage that actually, or relationship that break because of infidelity. Marriage break because of infidelity. Relationship break because of, like I said, the inability to perform or satisfy. Right? We have the cliche, the issue. I have counseled some people. The other day I was in Corpus Lodge. A lady was about to get married. And she came to me and she was saying, Papa, I'm about to get married and my guy cannot satisfy me. I look at her. In this NCCF Lodge, when I went there to preach, I was shocked. And she said she can't marry him. I said, what? She said he can't satisfy me. I said, what do you mean by that? That they have been sleeping with themselves for a while and she realized she cannot stay with such a man. Why? She felt the man is not man enough, right? It's in between infidelity and the man has erectile dysfunction and all of that. It's a challenge. It's one of the major causes why marriage breaks, relationship also try to break. Many women today go out. Why? Because their husband cannot perform. And let's not try to shy away that this thing doesn't exist. If you look at the root cause of many marriage, you check, you see. Some of the unfaithfulness is because the man cannot perform well. And because of that, the women have other boyfriends, have other bestie. Their job. That's why you have what we call sugar mommy, sugar daddy. Do you understand? And some of those people have now realized that they are not the cause, it's the man that is the cause. Imagine you are in a situation where you know it's the man that is not fertile, or it's the man that is infertile. You see? Or if the man now realizes you are the one that is the problem, he will send you away. So that understanding make everybody angry. And so most people get themselves involved in a relationship, and when they sleep with each other, they discover that this thing no go work for us, so they break up. They end it. And that's what I'm saying. Be very, very wise. Don't just allow. Let me tell you, one of the major reasons why your relationship break was because you got involved with the person sexually, and the person realized that he's not satisfied by you again. Simple. If you never did that, the person will still be believing you are good, you are nice, you are kidding. The person will still believe that you will. But now you have allowed the person, and now the person again and again and discover that I don't feel that I cannot continue to eat this rice. I should meet spaghetti, I should meet akpu, I should meet gari. And now since he realized that you cook only one dish, he felt no. But let's know that Christian marriage can't work like that. You must program yourself that whatsoever you get, you must be okay with it. I'm just trying to let you understand that nobody can truly satisfy anybody. In this sense, nobody, I told you, you cannot satisfy anybody. The matters of emotions and feelings is like being thirsty for water. Do you know sometimes you are thirsty for water, you feel like you can finish a whole draw. By the time you now see small, you are okay. You just finish, you are now still thirsty again. The problem why you are not being satisfied is not because the person has a problem, it's because you come to a point you have outgrown your taste. And that is why you can meet someone that can satisfy you now. Tomorrow the thing change. I get my point now. So don't deceive yourself. If you choose to marry somebody, trust God physically, spiritually to handle it. Don't come and wake up and say, hey, the person cannot satisfy me, because of that I'm not doing again. No, don't do that. Of course, I advise many people that have those kind of conditions. When that lady spoke to me, I felt pain. I referred her to a gynecologist to go and find certain modalities how they will help them. But I told her that is not a good reason why they should end the marriage. And to make the matter worse, I asked her, just to be curious, have you ever been satisfied before? Because I was trying to ask to find out something. If you feel the guy cannot satisfy you, he has not satisfied you. So I'm not even talking about their fornication matter. I'm trying to save the marriage to happen. Have you ever been? She said yes. I said when? Because she's an NYC lady. She said 2 times. There was a guy she met in camp that slept with her, and when she masturbated, then anytime she masturbates, she feels satisfied. And there was a guy that she was with in camp, but this a guy. And now I realize this lady has a very, very big issue. Number 1, you sleep around. Number 2, you are masturbating, and you are looking for a guy that will be Jesus for you. You are fake. And I let her understand that she must be able to realize, because of her unfaithfulness, God himself is even against what she's doing. How can God satisfy her? So this innocent guy now, he's coming innocently to come and marry a God-fearing lady in SCCF, only to be able to find out in the spirit that that lady is not God-fearing at all. Number 1. Number 2, the lady has a wild desire that was perpetrated from her all kinds of variety of adventure in carnality. How do you know you cannot be satisfied? You are a sinner. There must have been something that you have done to have that realization. Stop thinking some of those things. At any point in time you are serving God. None of our guys here will be infertile. None of our guys here have erectile dysfunction. One guy called me one day and said, Apostle, this one you are too spiritual. How can you know that? I said, how can I know? How will I find out? How can I know? Because most time when people come to ask you that question, it's as if it's something that they don't look like this and do. The young woman, you're asking the guy, how can he satisfy you? How do you want to find out? You move about checking all the guys in Shekinah, can they satisfy you? Let's stop that nonsense. We are not here to be dating ourselves, sleeping with ourselves. So you must be very, very careful. I'm speaking this thing because it's a serious matter, not for you to go out there trying to, what business do you have with that? Why are you trying to solve a problem you have an understanding of? So please and please, that should not be an issue. If you are in a relationship, don't think about those kind of things. And if you break up in a relationship because you realize that, it's good for you because you have went too far. Is that okay? It's the truth. Whatever that make that realization happen is good for the both of you, because you have gone too far. It's perfect. I told you the other reason is third party. Don't let another person be the reason why you break up. Somebody say this, somebody say that, this person say this. No. End a relationship because you have decided that you can no longer work together. Not because somebody advised you, somebody discredit the person, somebody say this. No, it's very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. The last point there is financial issue. Financial issue. Many reasons why relationship break up is finance. Marriage, relationship is finance. There are many men that are very lazy, not willing to work, waiting for women that will work and give them their ATM card to go and be removing money. It's very bad.